Hi guys, I hope you're okay and you've had another good day. I wanted to talk about another issue today that at the moment is really bothering me with my sister's wedding coming up and me being a bridesmaid. I have problems with weight issues which aren't for me totally to do with the chronic fatigue syndrome, but it definitely plays a huge part in it. Now, for people with chronic fatigue syndrome, some people have problems with weight gain, other people have problems with weight loss. Um, Now, I read that, I can't remember where, but I read that the average weight gain for somebody with chronic fatigue syndrome is 40 pounds. And so obviously that's a lot. Um, and that's even kind of allowing for the fact that you're only eating a normal intake of calories per day. I also read that you may have to reduce your calorie intake to as low as 1,100 calories in order to not gain weight. I actually did an experiment not long ago that I was kind of helped by the heat of summer because I didn't feel like eating anyway. But I actually did an experiment over the summer, and in order for me to lose some weight that I'd gained from chronic fatigue syndrome, I had to drop down to eating only one meal per day, which is crazy. Obviously, you cannot do that. So, for those of you who gain weight, I would recommend basically just making sure you get what you need. I know it's horrible to put on weight because of the chronic fatigue syndrome or for any reason, but make sure you don't go hungry. Choose to eat what you feel is best for you. Your body will tell you what you need. It may not tell you the healthiest source of that, what it is you need to eat, but from what you crave, you can tell what it is your body needs. So, if you're craving something sweet, like a chocolate bar, grapes is an excellent solution because they're rarely sour and they have a high sugar content, as do bananas. And so yeah, if you look at what it is you're craving, you can often find a healthy source of whatever it is. Now, I'm not saying you have to do that, but that's one solution. For those of you who lose weight because you can't eat at all due to nausea, I would definitely recommend getting supplements. You can get milkshakes and soups from your local chemist, and also there's one that I heard mentioned by another person on YouTube, and I'm really sorry, I forget their name, but I will put a link to their YouTube channel in the description below. And I think it was called Mealtime or something, and she also mentioned a couple of other things that can go with that. And so that would help you to get nutrients in if you're struggling to eat. So yeah, and also if you're struggling to eat because of nausea, please see your GP and get anti-nausea tablets. I've had some, it's made things so much easier for me. So yeah, that's another solution for people who have problems with losing weight because of the chronic fatigue syndrome symptoms. So yeah, and as far as exercise is concerned, don't push yourself too far. If you are able to find out about armchair exercises, those can be quite good. They're not strenuous at all. They're gentle exercises, kind of stretching, and like they'll get you squeezing your hands together like that. That's one of them. I can't actually do an exercise video on here because of my setup, but yeah, if you are wanting to exercise more, looking up armchair exercises is a great way to do it. Obviously, don't push yourself too far. Be careful, but armchair exercises are tolerable for most people with chronic fatigue syndrome. So yeah, please don't worry yourself about your weight. If you remember, it's not your fault. It's not anything you've done wrong. It does make it a little bit easier. Obviously, it will bother you. It's bothering me, especially with my sister's wedding coming up. But please try to remember these things because you deserve more than letting it get you down. So yeah, and always speak to somebody if you're bothered about it. Somebody that you trust. Somebody that will understand what you're going through. There's plenty of support groups on YouTube for people with chronic fatigue syndrome. So please have a look on there. And I'll speak to you again tomorrow. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit the subscribe button below if you haven't already. And I'll speak to you again tomorrow. Bye.